All right, I think we're ready. Bedhead. No Bedbeard, because the Bedbeard's gone these days. But we are ready for the altars, everybody. We already just did a 2.5-hour Dune Awakening stream, and we are rolling straight into the altars. If you haven't checked out the schedule for the month, we're going to be balancing this game with Dune Awakening, playing each day. I played the demo of this a few months ago, did a first impressions video on it, loved what I saw in the demo, and I was just waiting for this to come to Game Pass. I've got the Ultimate Game Pass sub for like almost 4 years now, so this is a day one release for Game Pass. You can also just pick it up on your own. I believe it's out everywhere. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's everywhere. I know it's on like the Epic Game Store, Xbox, other places. Yeah, actually, the demo was a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to the base game here. So we're gonna take a look. If you're tuning in for the first time, and this is the first time you're tuned in to any of my content, I multi-stream every day on YouTube and Twitch. We start around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. We've already had a couple hours in, and now we're starting this one. If you have Game Pass, yes, this is a Game Pass game. Double check my settings. I'm turning everything to easy mode just because I don't need to be challenged right now. So what's that, standard or challenging? Let's do action elements easy. Subtitles on, please. I love the music in this game, by the way. Save. We'll go with fidelity for now. I'm fine. I'll probably turn motion blur off long term. There we go. I have a 7.1 surround headset, so I love the surround options. Accessibility. Fine. Oh, yeah, disable copyrighted content. Yes, please. Thank you for giving me a streamer mode so that I don't get in trouble with my YouTube and Twitch stuff. I just want to do easy mode. I'm just here for the story, honestly. We'll start off with... You can change these settings anytime. I'm okay with standard for now. How do I change that? Because I had changed it to story in it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought I had changed the settings in the menu, but it has you actually set them here. So. Standard economy, easy action, start. All right. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. While the sun burns behind the islands. Thomas Transtromer, the Blue House.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown. The destination, out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
Welcome to the Prologue.
That was a tough landing. Polsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Nothing but the rain. Alright, so we have crash landed on a planet, and we need to figure out what has happened. So behind me I've got a crash pod, alien planet. 80 Storm said not even heard of this game. It's a Game Pass release. It's on Game Pass now. The demo was out a few months ago. I don't know if the demo is still available. I have a first impressions video up from a few months ago if you want to check that out. But essentially you play through the early, I think, hour and a half of the game or so. That was a few months ago. And I can't remember the name of the voice actor who does the voices, but he does all the different clones. He was in Dragon Age Veilguard. He was in... God, I need to probably go look him up on Twitter, because I don't know if I follow him on Twitter X or not.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
Emergency flares. Hold RB. Oh man. So I've been playing a lot of Dune Awakening, and now I have to learn a new control scheme. Oh shit, I'm screwed. LB to RB to run. Alright.
Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolsky. I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
There's the parachute.
Huh. Maybe the radio's broken.
I think we're looking for another flare. There's a flare over there there's multiple flares on the other side of that. But I got one right here, so this is probably what we're supposed to go to. Yep, enjoy. What's up, Grey Rinse? Firewater found it on Game Pass. Option is preload. Well, it just went live. It may take a couple of minutes for your PC Game Pass to refresh. Maybe force a refresh, do a reboot.
Oh, no. It's the captain. Shit.
Captain is deceased.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Okay.
What happened? Shipping crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Look at that view.
mobile base. There it is. Dolsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base and try and get down there. Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
Don't fall down that. I am gonna go into settings really quick because my eyes are already tired from we're gonna try this in performance mode, see what it feels like. Nice. Ashley says sometimes when Game Pass titles say preload, you can get around it by looking at the game on the Microsoft Store instead, and there will be an option to like play with Game Pass, and that sometimes helps you avoid the preload issue. Thanks for that workaround, Ashley.
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be.
Everybody's dead.
Why? Makes no sense.
That's not good.
Radiation wave? Now? Oh shit, it's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
Alright, I got a radiation meter on the bottom left. It's behind my big fat head. We gotta move. Run! Oh, look at the vortex.
Yes, the elevator. Quick.
Go, 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 go!
Come on. Come on. That was close.
Toothless. Yeah, achievement. Firewater says just downloaded 88%. Should know soon if I can play. Nice. Firewater just became a member over on YouTube. Thanks for the support, Firewater. Welcome aboard. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Damn right. Speaking of which, I need to do a new channel member video today, so stay tuned for that, guys, if you're on YouTube.
Anybody here? For a moment, I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Okay, press to open base overview. So this is where we have our base overview. I need to get to the comm room, so that's up and to the left. So I need to go over to, looks like there's a, what is this right here? You should contact Earth before you exit the base. That's the airlock. This is the elevator. We're gonna go up. Oops, you have to hold it. Okay. This is comms room. Call for help, it says. Establish connection with Earth. Calling unknown. Oh, someone's calling me.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear
Or I'm
me?
calling them. What's up, Dennis?
Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
This is the new captain speaking.
great. Yeah, this is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B. I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining.
What danger?
What do you mean? Remaining to what? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Activity rising. 4 days remaining. Lethal proximity.
Lethal proximity?
Instructions and logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, we can beat him before star approaching. This battle, we must escape. The proximity star in days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape?
Good luck.
Is that right?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
All right, so we have a
I need to
countdown.
find those captain's logs.
Navigate to manual to find logs. Triple star systems. The above information is the sole property of Ally Corp and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. Alright, evacuation procedure. In case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission or the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. Following steps must be accounted for. Refuel the base, manufacture necessary equipment, secure food supplies. These steps will be automatically tracked in your HUD. Okay, we need to gather 60 metals outside. I need to craft a scanner, but I don't even have a workshop. It's a 3-body system. Great show, by the way. I liked the Netflix version. I've not watched the Tencent version, but the Netflix version was great. I can't wait for the following seasons. Exit to planet's surface. Radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. Rest in the captain's cabin until tomorrow. Go down 1 and over, so we can't go out at night. Manufacturing necessary equipment. We need a polygonal scanner. This handy tool, along with mining outposts and pylons, excuse me, can be crafted in the workshop. End the day. I have 8 days. So there's a time limit here. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. Yeah, it's kind of like shadow deposits on the planet's surface. It reminded me, I had not played Death Stranding before I played this, and then I played Death Stranding. So like, yeah, there's like Fallout shelter in the ship management, but then outside it reminds me a lot of the Death Stranding harvesting and crafting and stuff, because you got to build like pylons and zip lines and power supplies and mining things and all sorts of different stuff. Red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. Looking for red dust. There's some right over there.
That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
Oh yeah, jackhammer, baby. Oh, it takes time, so the time meter is going down at the same time as well as my energy, so it's like, you know, you're managing all these different resources. I don't see any immediate rock. It's probably enough to go back. Oh, that wasn't enough to be like a mighty node. Any more? Don't think so. Oh, that's fast travel, which I can't do yet. Build a workshop via the command center. Up and to the left. Wait, I went to the communication center, didn't I? My bad. My tired brain saw a C. Alright, command center is this whole area. Base building, base navigation. I need to build a workshop. Okay. Oh, but I have to move modules around. Can I add? I guess I could just add it. So, yeah, this is the part that reminds me of Fallout Shelter. Yeah, because you can move the modules around to accommodate for your own specific build. And I remember when I played the demo, I remember one of the things that was being promoted was like every playthrough is going to be different because you're going to establish different relationships with the clones and different ways of playing the game. So you might have different layouts every time you play. Okay, first schedule work in the workshop queue. You can then work on the queued items at the workshop. Workshop queue scanner. And then I go over to the here. It's working. So this passes time on the bottom right. Fine and organics. Oh, mukbang portion of the stream, guys. Thank you. Thank you, baby. So shout out to my wife for breakfast. I've got blueberry pancakes with maple syrup and 2 farm fresh eggs, straight from our own eggs, or our own chickens, I should say. Well, hang on. We're gonna take a minute to eat my breakfast before we go any further, because I don't want to go outside. It'll be dangerous out there. We're gonna spread that runny yolk all over the top of my pancakes. If you're new here, we do this every day. This is the mukbang ASMR portion of the stream, so strap in if you don't like people eating food on stream. Bye. Hector says, damn it, Ren, stop making me spend... No, you're stepping on my vitamins. Frodo, did Mommy know you snuck in here? No, these are my pancakes. My pancakes. What are you doing? Does Mommy know you're in here? Why don't you go over here? I don't think Mommy knows you snuck in the room. Dude, Dune Awakening is awesome, Ashley. And that's a hundreds. So I've read, I don't know how long this game is. I've read this is a 30 to 60 hour game, whereas Dune Awakening is hundreds of hours. So Slacker, there is a post on YouTube with all of my schedules. The short version is I stream every day, 4:30 to 10:30 more or less in the morning. So I do about 6 hours every morning. And then I usually do 2 or 3 hours every afternoon. That's normally the schedule. I traditionally play one game as the main game in the mornings, a casual game in the afternoon. The main game for the past week was Dune Awakening. This now released. Dune Awakening for me is a game that I will be playing for hundreds of hours and for the rest of this year. So I will be continuing to play Dune Awakening more often than not in the afternoon slots when there are new releases like this game to play in the main game slot. Oh, today I might. It depends on today. It's like 6:30 in the morning my time. So we started early today because I woke up early. So I started at like 3:30 this morning instead of 4:30. Frodo, no. My pancakes. He wants to come over and eat some. Come here. Come here. Okay, you're being a monster. Come here. No, you can't sleep here. Ah! Frodo, come here. No, that's where I put all of my Xbox controllers. Hang on, guys. I gotta do cat management. It's not just base management in this house. It's also cat management. Come here. You're pulling controllers off the shelf. Let me go put him out. I'll be right back. I love my kitty cats, but not when I'm eating breakfast because he's being monsters. Being a monster. Avowed is a great game, Hector. Right, especially when you know what's coming so you can spot all the foreshadowing and stuff. So today, I might not do an afternoon stream today. It depends on how I feel, because I already did like 2.5 hours of Dune Awakening earlier today. So there might not be an afternoon stream of Dune Awakening today. Just depends on how I feel after a few hours of this, because I still need to... When I get withdrawal symptoms, I will 100% get withdrawal symptoms, man. Spice withdrawal is real. Alright. Blueberry pancakes down the hatch. also like a cold coffee. Back to it. But given that this is like a 30-hour game versus a 500-hour game, I may continue to play Dune Awakening in the main slots and then move this to the afternoon slots. I don't know yet. Do I have time to go outside? It says it is 1600 hours. I bet I should rest. Although I only have 8 days. Fuck it. Blue smoke. I gotta be conscious of the time of day too, because I may run out of daylight. I don't see any blue smoke yet.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Oh, I got a multi-tool. Anything else over
It's
here?
filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff. Yeah, this is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
Alright, I'm running out of daytime though.
Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
I don't see... Oh, there's some blue smoke over there. I bet I don't have time to get it though.
Typical corporate bullshit.
It's 1900 hours. Radiation is building up pretty good right now. I'm gonna risk it. Go, 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 go! Organic deep deposit. I need a climbing
I don't have
hook.
a climbing hook. Not yet. I'll have to find another way.
What about this one? I'm gonna go back. It's 7 o'clock. I don't want to get radiated. So I need another tool to climb that wall. Okay.
Evacuation functionality manual. Please ensure that the Saba base has enough.
To build a workshop, did I sacrifice another module? No.
Organic matter.
You can move the modules around. Where did I do that from? So, where did I move the modules from? This is where I'm gonna have to. I think it was from the command thingy. Oops, I went to the wrong elevator, I think. Yeah, here. Base navigation. No. Build modules. Which one was the one? This right here. You can move your stuff around. So you can have whatever layout you want. So I didn't have to sacrifice. I just put it right next to the command center. But you can move these modules around. So it's entirely up to you where you paste them. The game has not told me anything about radiation shielding yet, Euron, so I am following the game instructions, so I'm not getting ahead of myself. I know from playing the demo that radiation is a thing. There's filters we have to build eventually, but I'm not going off task.
Functionality manual.
Right now it wants me to find organics, and it told me about a tool that I need to build. don't think I can build that tool yet. There was some sort of a tool, but I don't think I have the resources yet. Climbing hook. I need water, so I can't build that until I find water. So I gotta go find water, which means I saw some, but I couldn't get to it. Okay, it was over here somewhere. But I can't get up to that one because I don't have a tool. I also couldn't seem to get to this one. I may need a different tool to get to this one. So, maybe let's go through here.
What the hell?
Whoa, there's some sort of creepy thing going on up here.
Could this be rapidium?
Rapidium. Oh, I remember this from the
It
demo.
feels strange. I have to get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample.
Okay, still haven't found any water, but I did get rapidium, which I remember is something fun for later. It's like a story-based thing.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all.
Oh, what is that? That was water. Oh, I didn't.
Where it was sending us. Except I survived.
Oh, there's more, like, this counts as water on top of, like, I still haven't found an organics. Ah, there's one. Deep deposit. Yay, water!
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
Oh, I remember this from the demo. I hope they have made this a little easier to understand, because this was really hard for me to understand when I did it during the demo. Yes, follow the objectives. Definitely just follow the objectives. Try not to get ahead of yourself. All right. By placing and connecting probes, you can uncover the concentration of underground resources. So let's just do it the way they did it. They do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that allows them to see down. And then they do another one. So they did 1, 2, 3. They place different. So they placed 3 different probes to pinpoint the place with the most coloring. So essentially, I'm not just placing 4, I'm placing 3 different probes to triangulate down into the surface. Maybe that's the part that I didn't understand from the demo. LB, and select polygonal scanner. Let's try to do it just like they did. Probe. 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 Oh crap, did I not? Okay. That's that one. Now, can I do another one? Yeah, so now I need to do like another one. I don't know where they did the second one, but let's just place a probe. Place a probe. Wait, is it still connecting to the other ones? It's wanting me to retrieve these? See, over here, though, it shows them doing a second. But like independent of these, I'm not quite sure there. Oh, so it drops the scan, and then you could do another one. Okay, I see. Okay. That shows a pretty deep place. Now I need to do one more, like maybe somewhere over here. That looks pretty deep right there. But I still haven't found like the deepest part yet. There we go. Now hold LB, select build, and build a mining outpost. LB, down, building mode, building outpost. Place mining outpost. Using pylons, and see, this is where I hadn't played Death Stranding when I played the demo. Now that I've played Death Stranding, like the idea of pylons and zip lines and stuff makes way more sense. Okay. Use pylons to connect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines when you have the pylon equipped. Pylons can also be connected to each other. Place them in a line to connect the mining outpost with the base. Well, we know the base is in this direction, so pylon. What's the maximum distance we can build? Nope. So right here, it looks like place a pylon, drop down. We're gonna have to drop down.
I still can't believe it. If it really is rapidium, this could change everything. I need to report it.
There is a maximum distance. Oh. Come on. And then it's automatically going to connect back to the base from here. So let's just put this right here. Alright, so the base is connected to the mining facility. You've now connected a mining outpost to the base. From now on, you can fast travel to move quickly between the base and the mining outpost. You can access fast travel at the airlock, base interest, or any outpost. I remember seeing it from here, so... Sweet. Okay. I needed to create a toolkit. Let's go straight over and see if I can create that toolkit yet. No, why not? What am I missing? Water? We probably have to wait for the water to... I'm at 116 of 300. Does that go up over time, I'm wondering, or is that per mining node? Don't know yet. Let's go report our findings. because I found that rapidium.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rapidium. You hear me? I think I found rapidium.
You sure about it?
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the rapidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Sample of DNA provided.
This is fucked up, but what the hell? At least I got your attention. DNA
Okay.
sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rapidium speeds up organic growth.
Build the womb module. I gotta go down to the workshop. Welcome to shit getting weird, kids. Oops, it's base, right? I'm in the wrong place. It's here. Moving and removing modules. Someone was asking about where do I get the other metals without having mine equipment. Just follow the tutorial, Firewater, because it, like, yeah, if you follow the tutorial, it will tell you where to go. And you just have to run around and find things outside. Stuff around.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
About to find out.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rapidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh. Of course. What else? Oh. No, you need a name. I think I'm gonna call you...
What's up, Devon?
Molly.
Molly! Alright, Molly. We gotta go back and report our findings. Where did I put comms room? I dropped it down.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found what hit us.
That's amazing. Will you help me now?
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
You're in imminent danger with short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Lost communications.
Evacuation functionality manual.
Auto load filters. Not the moment. I don't want to do that. I can't make the climbing hook yet. I still need resources. So I probably need to just end the day.
Ladder completed.
I missed something earlier I'm going to touch on very briefly, because we're not playing Dune Awakening right now, so it's not entirely relevant to the stream we're playing. But somebody asked on Twitch, MellerX asked, talking about Funcom for a bit if you can, I watched Josh Hayes' 1-month-old video talking about Anarchy Online, stating that Funcom, after 20 years of completely abandoned players, not talking when they should be worried about Dune's future. That's just flat out not true. I can tell you from having worked hand in hand with Funcom over the last year in closed beta, they are very much a hands-on company, and they are one of the best crew of people that I've had the pleasure of working with in my professional capacity as a content creator and game developer. Second would be Larian Studios. Now, the reality is that Anarchy Online is a 20-year-old game. If you expect a company to put massive amounts of resources into a 20-year-old game, you've got something wrong up here. Like, that's just not... Tell us you've never run a business without telling us you've never run a business. Those comments are a passionate gamer being passionate about one of their favorite MMORPGs, but it's a 20-year-old game. No game company is going to put in massive amounts of resources into a 20-year-old game when they have a brand new game. So they've talked a lot about this as a company. When they started off, they were like around 30 people. Now they are up to several hundred people. And almost all hands are on Dune Awakening. They have a small crew that works on Conan Exiles, and if you look at Conan Exiles, it continues to get live updates quite frequently. Secret World, fewer updates. Anarchy Online, even fewer updates. Why? Because those are the oldest projects they have. They are a company. They are putting their assets into their current projects. So if you expect a company to put the same amount of effort into a 20-year-old game versus the game that they're running today, you don't understand business. And I would tell Josh Strife Hayes that that sort of reactionary commentary just shows a complete lack of business knowledge. I have a lot of respect for Josh Strife Hayes about some topics, not this topic. He is completely off base, and that's just not true. Flat out not true. That shows a complete, absolute ignorance of game development and running a business in 2025. Like, you don't put assets into a 20-year-old game. You put your company assets into the new project that ties into the films, that ties into the book projects that Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson are creating, all of the comics books being created, the Dune Prophecy TV show that is coming out, the third Dune film that is coming out. That's where you put all your eggs, because you're trying to build your business and operate a functional, for-profit company. So Dune Awakening has a 10-year plan, and that is where they're... And Joel even said this. He said, at the moment, almost all company hands are on Dune Awakening, and that will remain so for the foreseeable future. They said that, I believe in live stream number 4 was where Joel said that. So don't expect them to put assets into a 20-year-old product. That's does not compute. Correct. Dune has way more in terms of potential for expansion and things they can do. All right. I think I need to go get some more organic matter. Because I can't build the tool until I get more organic matter. Correct. Look at where look at what Conan Exiles is now versus what Conan Exiles was when it launched. When did that launch? 2017? Like 8 years ago? Massive difference. Anarchy Online was 20 years ago. Like, are you kidding? Like that's like, so as an example, I used to write travel guides for a living. So I have a Cancun travel guide, which used to be a bestseller when I was actively living in Cancun. I have not actively updated that guidebook for probably a decade. It would be absolutely, and considering I don't live in Cancun anymore, it would be stupid of me to waste time going back and updating a guide for a place I no longer live, for a guidebook that is 10 years out of date. Just because someone on the internet cries and says, I want a modern, updated guidebook from you, Renfail. Why haven't you updated your Cancun guidebook in 10 years? Meh. Fuck off. Totally unrealistic expectations. That is a millennial, I want my things now mentality is what that is. So yeah, do not. I think we have to go out, honestly, and find more water. Oh, can I get that water there, I wonder? Anarchy Online was 24 years ago? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do lots of voices on the channel to make fun of the crybabies. I guess we'll travel here, and see if because I need more water. Oh, I can work at this station. Oh, I see. So I'm filling up the maximum amount of organics I could get. Oh, I see how I have to manually, or I can at least manually come here and speed it up. I see how that works. At least I think I understand how that works. I might not understand how that works. Fast travel. Does the fictional guy have a name? No, because it's different fictional people every time. Tells me I need to build a kitchen, but before I build a kitchen, I want to make a tool. And I can't build a tool because I need more other resources. So let's build the kitchen. That is a 4-node module, which I don't have an elevator to connect to. I need to do some shuffling here. Okay, how do I want to do this? Can I access storage off of each other? I don't know if I can. I don't think I can move that one. I'm probably not going to like that long term, but I'm playing around with things right now. I don't think I like that. Let's go back to what this was. This was 3 nodes in a row. I think I just need to build another elevator is what it comes down to, so I can put the kitchen up top. Elevator. Kitchen. I wonder when you decon something, do you get your stuff back, I wonder? Just pick Gen Z names and pick one. Google Gen Z names and pick one. That's funny. Provisions. Prepare 6 lush meals. You consume 1 meal each day. Meals can be prepared in the kitchen. So how do I prepare 6 of these? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna work a little late. I'm getting into the exhaustion stage. Oh, can I not do anymore? I'm gonna keep going. Push it to the limit. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh my god, everything's fuzzy because I'm so tired. Ah, where's my bed? I stayed up too late. I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. I still haven't made a tool though to climb. Oh, he woke up at 10 o'clock in the morning. He slept in. Motherfucker is lazy. My alarm still would have gone off at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yan, my buddy. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Where's the command center? Up 1. I'm in the wrong elevator, that's why. Start the engines in the command center. Test engine. Turn
Whoa.
the...
What just happened? Come on. Don't do this to me now.
Machinery is down 1.
That's sorted. Let's give it another go. What? Not again. You have got to be
I
kidding
think
me.
I moved the comms from over here. Yeah.
Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Damn it!
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual.
Thanks for the
but
resub over
there's a
on
malfunction.
Twitch, Slacker.
I can't.
3 months in a row. Thank you
Just
very much for the
don't
support.
know how.
Rapidium can save you. And check data consistency and QC modules.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy.
Yeah, that was easy. Suddenly I have access to everything I need. Suspicious! Quantum computer. Analyze data from the mind records of the crew. Deleting
is this?
expired data.
Mine records.
Now, this is where we get to the unique twist on this game.
What's going on?
I loved this part of the demo. Like, when I found out that this was the twist, I was like, oh, that's cool.
I recognize this.
That's what really made me interested in this, because otherwise, you know, it's a base building
My
survival
life.
game, but it has a really cool sci-fi twist. Okay, so right now, what I see in front of me is my life, and I can select life memories. And so it starts off, we can go all the way back, and distant memories as an example. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant, the mining town you grew up in, rows of similar apartment blocks, the local grocery store mom worked in, the playground where you spent more time. And then we go to the next one. A family like many others. Your father coming home late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together, your constant desire to run away. Another shitty day at school, taking the longer route home. What's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear. No, better not get involved. Run back home. One day, you'll get out of here. You have to. The need to escape. It's hard to study for exams. And each one, like you're 16 years old, right? 19 years old. You got into a good college. 19 years old, you're leaving to go to college. You promise that you'll visit your mom. 21 years old. You found yourself. You're becoming an adult. Do you really want to spend your entire day on the train just to see mom for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early, and then all you're left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father? So now you're not going home anymore. You're finding reasons not to go back and visit your mom. Now you're working abroad. You've been out there for 2 months. You could ditch the lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. And you could send some money to mom. She needs it for her treatment. But too late to say goodbye. You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye now. Then you're at the funeral. Then you meet a special someone. She's moved in. By the way, I've already gone through these from the demo, so I kind of vaguely remember what this is all about. So now you decide you're going to work hard to give Lena the life she deserves. You graduated with honors. You got a PhD offer, but the salary, ugh. How long are you going to continue to be a brokey? Think about it later. Time to celebrate now. The professor understood your motive, so you're dropping out of the PhD program to work for a private company that gives you better money, which allows you to move out of the dorm and take Lena on a holiday. The purgatory of the 9 to 5. You're 27 years old, you're on the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd, day in, day out. Your boss doesn't care about anything. Thanks, Heinrich. Monday mornings are the worst. You've got the mortgage papers for the new house. We need to convince her to bring her parents over. Unfortunately, now there's a crisis. The stock market crashed, and you've been laid off. Can you tell your wife? What about Christmas plans? Now you're driving an Uber. You're behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6. You promised her you'd be back by Christmas Eve by 5 p.m., but it's a bigger night and people leave bigger tips. So he needs money and he's working. She talks about taking an offer abroad, selling the house. But is it enough to pay off the bank with the soaring rate of interest? What about you? Would you be able to find a job in a foreign country? wish that she didn't want to take the job so bad. Then she decides to stay. Oh no. You have to prove that it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. Yep, that's not happening. Bills are piling up. You're starting to drink. Just like your father. She gave you the wedding ring back. A new job at Ally Corp. You decide to take the way out. You decide to take the job. Project Dolly. 35 years old. And that's where we're at this particular matter. Junction. Now we gotta go.
How did they get it, and what for?
Evacuation functionality.
Hey, I checked the quantum computer. What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need is procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit. What do you want with it?
Initiate branching procedure.
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
You. This is where the fun begins.
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter? I'd alter what? My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use rapidium to create a... someone. And alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
So we have to survive, and the crew is dead. So this is like the only way to build a crew,
All right.
to function,
How about my other options?
and to make this ship operate. Because otherwise there was a crew
You
of
jerk.
people, but they're all dead now.
I don't have other options, do I?
That's so cool. I need to watch that. I haven't seen Mickey 19 yet. I really want to. Has not have time, but it's on my agenda. Alright, so we gotta go up to the womb. Oh no, it says we have to do it at the QC, so up to... I think the womb is where we grow it first.
What? What is it doing?
I can't hear you guys.
I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
So essentially, we just created a virgins. So now we have a brand new branch. So we were both here at the crossroads, right? 19 years old, we got a letter to a college. Now my path went here. I went away. Now the clone, or yeah, the altar branch that I'm creating is I'm creating a technician. So he stayed behind. Hang on, there was a pop-up. Damn it, go back. Anyway, this guy is a technician who has 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. So he stayed behind. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with his constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of Mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on it. But what would Mom say? So we're going to alterate. It's going to cost 20 something. I'm assuming that's the rapidium or whatever. And he's watching this thing grow. Yeah, welcome to the show. Such a cool concept. I love the music. Now he's got a whole different life path that has now been spun out. So he stood up to him. He won't be a problem anymore. Ups and downs with Mom. You walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer for sure, but you're gonna make it on your own. Mom died, but you were there for her. Kept her smiling to the very end. Looks like going to that vacation school wasn't just a parting gift from Mom, the best you could do for yourself. You've become an expert. You can be trusted by the man who's your mentor. Why couldn't Dad be just like that? Correct, these are, well, this aspect of it is predetermined. Like as far as I'm aware, each altar has a predetermined path that they become, but the personality that they have and how you interact with that personality, whether they like you or not, and how the game plays, that part of it is RNG, sort of. Because they can tell you to fuck off, like, yeah, once you get going. Fishy dudes are here, should you be worried? You'll see in a minute, because right now, this is showing us this predetermined path. But after that, we meet him, and he has his own personality. And interacting with that personality is part of the gameplay loop. Because every clone has their own personality, and you have to manage their personality along with the assets of the base. So you've lost trust in your boss, because he's been lying to this whole time. You're going to be fine on your own. You found employment in an international factory. You're drinking again. Could this be your lucky night? Damn crisis is hitting. Factory's shutting down. Your dad's visiting the bookie. You're not like him. You've got your shit together. So you're just like your dad. And then Project Dolly once again. So you both ended up at Project Dolly, but how you got there is entirely different. Now we have to wait for the wake up procedure. Wake up your altar in the room. we go.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this?
So, he's got
Where am
anxiety and insecurity. He's freaking out right now. Relax, you're in a lab. Or how about focus, this is an emergency. I don't know which one to choose. Either way, you get an emotional response.
There's been an emergency. The whole crew is dead. I know this is abrupt, but I'll need you to focus. Focus. Wait, why are you? What the fuck is going on here? In my head. Oh, why do I feel so weird? I think you're on some meds. What? What for? So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic? I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you? Okay. My name is Jan Dolsky. Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too? So you think you're Jan Dolsky as well? What kind of bullshit is this? Hmm? What's your role on the mission? I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members?
Yeah, it's a really cool
Some kind of
concept
sick
transcend, for
experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
Si puedes traer Smeagol también, pues así Blanca puede ser liberada. ¿Dónde está Smeagol? Ya, tráelo. Está durmiendo. No, he's like, no, mommy, where are you going? Don't leave. Please look at his one eye. He's like, Mom. Hang on, guys. We have a kitty cat here. It's Frodo, go back to bed. Mommy's going outside. Alright, sorry guys. Chris was laying down in bed with Frodo, and she got up to go out, and he woke up with one eye open. He's like, Mom, where are you going? So she's gonna go get Smeagol and bring him in here so that he can have his nap buddy. And yes, thank you, Heiner, for the message. It was a great message for the community. Christina said, hey, can we use your Game of the Year video in a blog post which we summarize for content creators? Like, fuck yeah, you can use my video for Dune Awakening. It's a great game. Ya, pero trae Smeagol. Ah, Blanca está libre afuera? Okay. Also, good morning, Babylonia. Gracias por la comida. Alright. Should probably get back to this. Nobody warned me.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real.
So, what's going on?
Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life.
Boom.
What?
It's such a trip,
Replicate
man.
a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not
Oh,
me.
he did want to come in here.
The QC's only
What's up, buddy?
functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit.
I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Yep.
Sort of, yeah.
And, you said we were stranded.
Yep.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
No, do not get on the table.
So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. This version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there
Yep.
was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Oh, that's a hard one.
I won't lie to you. I woke you up because I needed you. Wasn't
Yep.
easy for me either.
At least you're up front with me.
You will be ad-free now if
You
you're watching
bastard.
on Twitch.
I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I?
Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds.
I don't like this kind of pressure.
Well, that makes two of us.
Not spray
Fine.
in here, buddy.
Show me the way.
You're being a naughty macho cat recently.
Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
So, he's like, piss off. But we've created a core memory together. Yes, you're being lovey-dovey, I know. Purr. Are you ready to go lay down? Can I go put you down in the bed with your brother? Ah, I don't need kitty kisses, thank you. Yes, you're a good boy. You ready to go lay down with your brother? Go on. No, you're not ready to go down with your brother. No, you can't be rubbing all over everything. There he goes. I totally got slobbery. Cat kisses. One night out in the radiation will set him straight. Alright, start the engines at the command center. That was over 2 and up 1. What does that mean? I can't switch to him yet, it looks like. But it does have like a left tab. He's in the kitchen. But I can't switch to him yet, so start the engines. Ready to launch. Do you want to automatically collect structures before starting your journey? Piling components of mining outpost. Yes, collect. Yeah, it's got a really cool concept, Dead Fish. By the way, guys, this game in particular, I'll be cutting, because this is a shorter game, like 30 to 50 hours is what I've been told. This one will be getting cut down into 30-minute episodes on YouTube for a playlist. So if you missed any sections of the streams, you can catch it in the playlist. I'm not doing that for Dune Awakening because it's an MMO and I'm playing hundreds of hours of that. It's not realistic for me to cut it down into portions, but like all the other single-player games I play, this will get episodic. Now navigate to the Altars tab. So now I have... The Altars tab allows you to check the mental and physical state of your altars. The event log on the left provides insights into recent events. So he's not hungry. He's pissed at Jan. He finds me really irritating, so he hates me. That's his event log. He's feeling frustration, rebellion, insecurity, anxiety, burden, and gloom. His most 3 top are he's angry. He's got frustration, rebellion, and anxiety. So I need to figure out how to make his mental state better. Talk to the altar. We need to find common ground. He is in the kitchen. I need to go up to... Ah. 1, 2... Oh, no, one more. Hey, Molly. Can I talk to Molly the sheep?
Hello, Molly.
Pet the sheep!
Why, do you?
Got an achiever for that. As long as all he's doing is petting the sheep, that's fine. Stuck alone in the space station. Other things might happen to that sheep in the long term. Oops. Hello.
Hey there.
I said, don't come near me.
Yeah. Poor Molly, indeed. I understand your anger, but I need your help.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing.
Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well. Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as I couldn't make it without you. In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid.
I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Okay. Craft a repair kit. We are going down to the workshop. Down to. I also have something in the comms room. Also, can I make that, Huh, I no longer have the option to make that thingy. The toolkit thing. Oh, maybe it's because I picked one up? Where would I see that at? Production. I have the multi-tool. Yeah, there was something like to climb walls, and I wasn't able to make it, and I don't see it as something I can make anymore. Whatever. Repair the comms room.
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
No?
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's, called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
How can you be so calm about it?
Because it ain't the first time, I bet.
We do a lot of crisis management here at STC. We need cool heads. But you reported finding rapidium. That's exciting, actually.
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
Yeah, Daddy wants to talk to anybody.
That's not a good idea. He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay.
Unless it's syphilis.
Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah. Mind records. See? You are so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands.
You're in good hands with Allstate. I don't remember the logo song for that anymore.
L7 out.
Okay, read about the altar's life in the QC, which I think I already did, but it wants me to like redo it for the quest. Yeah, no one wants syphilis, right? Yeah, exactly. Now, we already read these, so I don't know what is gonna track. Yeah, ask the altar about the memories you shared. Where did he go? Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
I've been thinking about what you said. You're right. We are different. Sure we are. Like, I got that right away, and you took your sweet time. I'm serious. You stood up to Dad. I didn't. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but
It is
when
Friday.
it came down to it,
Como decimos
I
en
just
español, es
freeze.
viernes y el cuerpo sabe.
Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours. I didn't believe staying behind could change anything. Did it? You tell me. Dad left, and that was big, but I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping for. More. I think it was too late for Mom to start her new life. She used to force a smile for me. But she didn't die a happy woman. Wait, is Mom... is she maybe still around, here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do. And how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi.
So,
Oh
bonding
my
moment with
god, I
clone.
could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here. Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
That's cool. Alright, prepare pierogi in the kitchen. Production is limited only to small essential items due to increased power consumption by moving the base. Oh, each person in the base consumes 1 meal per day. That's interesting. Higher quality meals have an effect on the mood.
Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That that day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her? Right. Yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man. Shut the fuck up.
So we just created a core memory with our clone. That's cool. Our alter, I should say. I need to start calling them alters instead of clones. Talk with the alter. Let's see if his mood is cheered up.
So, are we cool now? Cool. Do you mean did I come to terms with waking up as tech support for my doppelganger? You might have to give me something stronger than dehydrated dumplings to wrap my head around that. Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad. You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it. So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting. Are you getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type. Who's being sentimental? All I said was... All right. Just tell me what the plan is. The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers. Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls. Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses. Do they know about me? They were the ones who told me to create you. Bastards. Tell me you know what to do. All I know is we need to get to a safe place, then we'll improvise. Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate. I have you to help me. That's not gonna be enough.
We're gonna need more.
I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People? What people? The rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
Oh, buddy.
Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
Alright.
I was hoping I could avoid going through all that again. It was quite a struggle with you. Struggle? One day you'll look back and realize I was the easy one. Mark my words.
I was the easy one. Alright. Next up. Hang on, I gotta check something on Discord really quick. Alright, copy that. Answer the call. We gotta go back to... Oh, I just noticed that there's a... I just realized that it shows you what's to the left and right when you're in the elevator shaft. Like, it shows you not just the next room over, but what the so captain's cabin. Oops, on your screen it's this way. Captain's cabin and communication room this way.
The evacuation
That's
will be
cool.
assessed.
Lena, who's Lena?
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena? Lena, is that you?
Oh, that's my ex-wife.
What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support.
This also reminds me of Moon. Have you guys
Are
seen
you all
Moon?
right? I heard about your crew.
That's a fucking great
Yeah.
movie. That's another
Yeah.
clone film.
Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found rapidium?
Yup, so that's why you're calling.
Oh. So that's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
I don't trust this at all because we're not seeing their faces.
I'm not sure. Something's strange.
I've seen way too many science fiction films and read too
Everyone
many
died
science
in their
fiction
landing
books to
pods,
trust anybody
except
on a
for me.
screen where I can't see their face.
I
And
don't
even
know
then,
why. It's-
AI, man.
Oh my. That does sound so unbelievable.
Even more unbelievable to hear from you, out of the blue.
Yes, I agree.
I know. It's awkward for me too. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this.
I think she works for
I
the
just
corporation too, if I understand
What's
my
the plan
memories.
for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with?
I've liked all
mean,
of Duncan's
to let
films.
them
He's
know?
a damn good director.
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
Yeah. I'd like that. Thanks.
Good. Take care then, and talk soon.
I think she's probably a clone. Or a fabricated memory.
Hey, were we supposed to stop here?
Uh-oh.
Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine. Something outside then? Yeah. Don't jump in your suit already. I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base.
The
All
inside
right.
of our base is nice.
Take a look around.
So it actually shows me all the modules in real time on the side of this. That's really cool. So all the ones that I've built, it's showing me in real time. I'm wondering that too, Babylonia. An alter of the ex-wife who actually still has feelings for me. The company has a big pool of DNA. Day 7. The sun is far away. Find a route for the base. There Must be an alternate route. Production. Oh, I have a whole bunch of stuff. There's that climbing hook I can produce, which I need to make, but I don't have the resources for it. Oh, and there's a drill, which needs a cartridge. Radiation filters, repair kits, suit batteries. Oh wow, this is where things are.
Can you come see me? There's a thing.
Yes. Something up?
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
I don't know where Smeagol went. He's not on the bed anymore. Nice. Can't wait to check him out.
Oh, wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you'd like to play around with too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits.
Sure.
Just in case.
Sure.
Sound advice. I'll consider. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down. Yep, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
Alright, so we're building up rapport with him. The big thing is gonna be... Do we have... Okay, base mass is 170. Journey cost is 170. What's my filter? I need to do something with the radiation. It hasn't told me to do anything with the radiation yet. But my radiation is pretty high. Can I do something about it here? Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. Ah, well, shit, I'm outside. Jesus, this is a big map. Well,
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
what is this right here?
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around. Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
Deep deposit. This will be one where I have to set up a mining facility. That was... No. No. It's these things. Yeah. Hold X to send a scan wave. The wave appears on the scan ground and moves towards the deposit. Follow the wave to find it. Sending a scan wave costs 1 energy. Okay, but I have to build the scans first, so... That didn't really show me shit. Definitely not over here either. There we go. And now I need to build a mining thingy. Now I need to build pylons to get this back to the base, if I remember correctly. I don't think it's going to let me jump down there and build one. Shit. Well, does it cost anything to build the pylons? Yeah, it definitely costs a resource. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna need this in a different direction, so I guess we'll just place it here for now.
Yeah, take a look there.
Yes. So we can assign him to the mining post, which is what we just did, and so now he's out there. So he'll start to gather resources while we're out exploring. That's cool. Okay, so we came out. I still need a toolkit, though. Yeah. Metal deposits and an enriched something. I can't get up there, though. Oh, there's something over here. Enriched metals deep deposit. What does that mean? Can I do another mining facility? He didn't say anything about scanning. Unless you mine metals and resources further refined. Mining these deposits is quick, but contrary to others, it's placed in an area of high radiation. Shit, I'm taking radiation damage. Hang on. Open manual. Yeah, I heard about the scan wave. Metals. It requires scanning, building a mine outpost, and connecting to the base. Will affect the health of the person working there. Enriched metals can be divided into metals and organics in the refinery. Yet. Got it. Okay. No. Now, why can't I build it? I don't think I have enough of something to build it. I'm not sure what I'm missing to build it. I'm out of something. What am I out of? That's the thing I'm not sure. Some sort of a resource. Well, I guess we'll be coming back to that shortly. I need the climbing hook. Yeah, I gotta make that. Alright, it's gonna... So I need to remember to come back to that. That also looks like some sort of a node, but I don't know what I can do to it. At the moment, nothing. I need to build the tools, so... I guess we go back to the base really quick. Probably need to clean the radiation off of me so that I can get back out to that. And I probably have to sleep until the next day to build the next mining facility. Alright, fast travel, no. Energy charging station, good there. Draken says, I've been on a reading kick between Dune Awakening. Do you have any good science fiction and fantasy recommendations? I mean, yes, but it's a huge list. The better thing to do would be to go to Liam's Lyceum on YouTube. Liam is aka Hembar in our Discord. He has a booktube channel where he reviews books all the time. It's Liam's Lyceum. Let me find a link to it really quick, and I'll drop it in the YouTube and Twitch chat. I would say anything by Roger Zelazny. If you want good science fiction, single series, single novel. Also the Amber series he wrote. The Expanse book series. This is Liam. I'm going to drop this in YouTube and Twitch chat. If you guys like reading, he does full-time stuff. He started off with a Forgotten Realms blog like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe longer than that. He's been a community member. He's been supporting all of my projects since like 2014. He's bought like every book I've ever done. He bought all our t-shirts. He supported the games. And he's built his YouTube channel up, and definitely go follow him and give him a shout out and watch his videos and help him continue to grow his booktube because he would love to do that full time. So definitely, he's been writing, published a few things, getting going. I actually have a copy of his book, actually, which I bought. Where's it at? Somewhere around here I have a copy of his first novel, or novella. Right there. Dreamer Awake, which you can get on Amazon. It's pretty good for a first time novella. Self-published it, along with got his bunch of stuff published in magazines and stuff. So that's something fun to read, and you would be supporting an independent artist. But hit up his YouTube channel. Put the links in the chat. That's a good starting point because I could give a list, but it would be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things because I had about 2,000 books in my collection before I started traveling full time. And then I sold all my books, and my brother just got a gaming laptop. It's his first so he built his own PC hang on, I gotta type this. I wrote nice question mark and I meant nice exclamation point. And he's like, what the fuck, bro? My bad, typo. His voice mentions that was great. All right, he got a budget laptop. What did he get here? I'm gonna go look. $700 on sale. It's got a GeForce RTX 4060 in it, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 512 SSD. He just wanted a cheap gaming laptop. There you go. And the only reason he needed it is we're playing Lord of the Rings Online with the kids starting Sunday. And he's already been doing it, but he was doing it on his 10-year-old PC that he built like 10 years ago, and it's being cranky. The graphics card is like, no, I don't want to run Lord of the Rings Online. So he's like, I gotta find it. So he said, I sold a guitar and bought a cheap gaming laptop on sale. So that's not bad. That's gonna run Lord of the Rings Online totally fine. Which we actually they've already started playing. I'll be joining them this upcoming Sunday, and I am recording those sessions. So I made an announcement video about a week ago. So for those of you who want to follow along for that, just stay tuned, because I do have a shitload of Lord of the Rings Online in the playlists, but there will be some new videos coming up soon. I tend to like long, engaging. So, like, I love the Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time is one of my favorite fantasy series of all time. The Sword of Shannara is amazing. The Sword of Truth is amazing. Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn by Tad Williams is amazing. The Otherworld series by Tad Williams is amazing. Anything by Roger Zelazny is amazing. The Expanse book series, which I haven't ever finished reading, is amazing. Obviously, the Dune books, Lord of the Rings. Getting into I think it's called the Alien.
We're running out of repair kit.
Yeah. Fuck, it's C.J. Sherry, I think is who wrote it. I'm gonna go look real quick. I think it's called the Alien series or the Precursor series. C.J. Sherry. No, I won't be touching this. I don't read book series unless they are finished. Sorry, George R.R. Martin and Rothfuss made me stop reading book series that aren't finished. So I will not read the Stormlight Archive until Sanderson finishes it. I won't. Nope. Not gonna do it. The Foreigner series. That's what I'm thinking of. It's by C.J. Sherry. It's the Foreigner series. It's fucking amazing. It's like a guy who goes to be an ambassador on an alien planet. It's great. The Assassin series is good by Robin Hobb, but the Live Ship Trader series, way better. If you like pirates and ships and stuff, the Live Ship Trader series is awesome. Andre Norton, now I'm getting into old stuff too, but like, is CJ Sherry still around? I feel like she might have passed. No, she's still around. I used to read full time, and I used to write full time, and I haven't in a very long time. I have like 25 million words in print, so once I did all those things, and I was like, I'm good. I'm exhausted. I know I should have paused the game. Shit. It tells me to go to the radiation machine. I should have paused instead of talking. Where's the radiation machine? I'm right here. Wait, is that not machinery? Gotta go down a level. I'm tired and I'm not paying attention. The womb, workshop. What the hell? Turn on the radiation barrier. Where do I do that at? The command center, maybe? Socializing in the evenings. Radiation, there we are. Auto load the filters. It said something about socializing. Oh, he's already asleep. I have read Mistborn. Also, anything by Stephen King is going to be good. Especially The Stand. The Stand is one of my favorite single novels of all time. It's a phenomenal book. We need to make a tool. Dark Tower Trilogy is good, but I just think The Stand is a much better like single standalone novel. Oh, I don't have enough minerals.
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
Damn it, I need to go mining. But okay, there's a thing. What's up, brah? Yeah, I did load up my water filters in Dune Awakening this morning.
Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed.
I'll get you a dorm.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm.
Sounds like a promise.
That's an optional task. Build a dormitory. However, before that, I'm going out. You can automate your clones, correct. However, I was in the middle of setting up a... I don't remember where that that fucking thing was. There was like a mining thing I needed to build over here. And I want to set it up so that I can have him mining stuff while I'm building his dormitory. I couldn't set up the mining station over here yesterday, and I'm assuming because I was out of resources or something. Or out of energy or something. I still can't place it. What am I missing? I'm not quite sure what I'm missing here. Maybe I have to tear down the other one? This is confusing to me. Maybe I have to go tear down the other mining station and place it here. Like maybe I don't have enough resources to build two. Oh, I think it's pointing me in that. I'm gonna use a scan wave. It's pointing me in that direction. Why can't I place this here? What did I do wrong? Gotcha. Okay. So it says 0. I'm retrieve mining outposts. I can't do it from here. I wonder if I have to go grab the other. I wonder if I can't have more than one. Found a book.
Is that a movie? Huh,
A movie?
cool. I could use some fun in the
I
base.
found a bong. And a lava lamp. Nice.
Jeez.
Well, I know what I'm going to be
Packed a
doing
lot of
tonight to
stuff.
relax. I got a bong, I got a movie, and I'm good to go, man. Alright, I still have to figure this shit out because I don't know how to place. I'm wondering if I have to like go strip down the other mining thing because we're at 100% organic. But I do. Did I not? No, I still can't make the stupid mining tool. Alright, I'm gonna go strip that down. I'm willing to bet that I have to tear down the one I have because for some odd reason I'm guessing I just don't have the resources to make the second. I don't remember how I got around there though to build that in the first place. I think I went all the way around. And I'm burning daylight is the problem, literally, because the sun's gonna come roast us. I'm playing two games of drugs now. Oh, I probably should have fast traveled over here. Yeah, it's an empty deposit. So I bet if I take this down, retrieve mining outpost. So I can only have one mining outpost up at a time. Okay. Okay. That's what it was. So at the moment, I can only do one. So I have to pick. Makes total sense. Okay. I don't need any specialty minerals at the moment, so I'm going to skip that and go straight to the normal. And then check out specialty minerals later. Because I need a toolkit and other stuff first. There. Yeah, that's what it was. I can only apparently have one outpost at a time. Now I have to build pylons back. Kia says just played for an hour. Definitely a game to take your time with and not rush. A new genre for me. It's pretty good. Like, it's like a weird hybrid of like crafting survival adventure. Alright, now I need to run back over there and tell him to go get to work. Chop chop. Jan clone. So we need mine. We need ore. So I'm guessing that it's right now because I can only do one mining facility at a time. I'm assuming there's going to be like an expansion module where we can say, hey, let's have 2 mining outposts up now. But I'm betting we have to get other clones. How do I assign him to this? Metals outpost. Assign Jan technician. Does he fast travel here? He's on shift. Now, normally when he's on shift, he's working here, but I don't see him at the station yet. So probably because I was standing here. Oh, there he is. I just had to turn around, and now he's working his shift at that. So this is cool. So definitely needing to set up multiple things, multiple clones. You're gonna be able to work different stations. All right. I can see in the long term where this is going. Yeah, I can only do one more mine. I don't know about building more mining bases yet, Curiso, so I'm assuming that you can expand. So what's worse now, abusing yourself or abusing your twin brother? That's right. Alright, I need to build a dormitory to make him happy. Give him a better place to sleep. Workshop is 2 over. Nope. Hang on. Command center. Dormitory. Cost 40. Can't make it yet. We don't have the minerals. Do we have food? How do I know how much food we have? We have none. We have 5 mush left. We're good. I don't need to make any more. Oh no, wait. How do I know how much? I have amount in storage. I have 20 mush in storage. I don't need to make any food yet. All right. Okay. All right. Probably need to build another one of these. Mountains. I have 4 in storage. I don't need any of that now. So let's. I think we can just go to sleep. How do I use the movies and stuff? You found a movie. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base. There might be, but not yet, because I don't have like a rec room. What kind of things can I build? A greenhouse, a research lab, dormitory, social room. There we go. All right, however, what about expanding base size? That doesn't tell me that I can build more mining modules. It just says it expands the base size. Is there anything at the workshop that I could do that would allow me to do more mining? What's a drill? Mining outpost. Here it is. Aha! So I could definitely create additional mining outposts, but it takes 30 ore to do it. So that's good to know. So I can have multiple, but it depends on how many I've created. And I can take them with me when I go. So I can set the base down, spread out, find new nodes, get all the nodes going, build all the things that I want to need until such time as I see a time limit that tells me I have to move, and then we can move on. Something about a suit battery too. I haven't need to worry about that yet because I haven't gone far enough afield to like need to worry about that. All right, let's pass. Let's end the day. So probably the first thing I need to do is build another mining outpost so that I can get a second mining outpost. Now it said the sun is far away. I don't know how many days I have. It makes me nervous though. I wish I knew how many total days I had. Hang on, wrong place. Workshop. Okay, so how many do I have? I have 46 metals. I still don't have enough for that, but I do have enough for this. This is a priority. I need a second mining outpost because I'm going to go set this one up and I will work at this one. And then we will be able to duplicate our mining operations. Yes, take me out there to that outpost. Now I need to run around over here and place, and I should be able to tie into the existing pylon. And I'll eat the radiation damage of this one. That way he's not getting cranky about it. Now I gotta get some pylons up. Oh, I can definitely tie in right there. Oh yeah, that's cool. Sweet, and now I can work my shift. suck up some of that sweet, sweet radiation juice. You can absolutely ask a dude a question. Travel. Incoming radiation wave. Let's get back to the base. Now I can... Let's, he wants a dormitory. That was... here. Do I have enough to make a dormitory? I do. Ooh, the dorm is big. I can put it here, but I need to build one more elevator to get to it. Okay, place to sleep. Is he in the kitchen or in the dormitory? We got music playing and everything. That's cool. One of the slots is for a light that you can craft for yourself, Slacker. I have yet to figure out what the other one is for. I think it might be the spice mask. But one of them is for your personal light, which you can craft, I think, at tier 3. So you can put like a glow, you can get like a personal glow stick that attaches to your character and it takes up one of those slots. Is he not back from his shift yet, I wonder? All right. What if I... I want to do some reorganization here. Just for now. Don't like this. I may change that later. That gives me an excess. But then I have the elevator shafts are all up the center. Excuse me. Now, do I have enough to make that tool? I think I needed 60, so I don't think I do. Pylon component package. I don't need that for the moment. Radiation filter, I don't need that at the moment. I can make the climbing hook. That's a one-time thing that I then always have on me, so we're definitely gonna make that. I realize I'm exhausted. Okay. Keep working. Alright, got the climbing hook. I think that's a permanent use item, so it's done. Don't need it again. Captain's cabin. Nope, 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 go down. Go to sleep. I'm halfway down to water though, so if I want to... He's in the elevator. Let's go talk to him. He's in the kitchen. How's he feeling? Let's go check in with him. I built a dorm, buddy.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization.
Sweet dreams, then.
Here's the lava lamp, too.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you, too.
My lava lamp? You kept it?
Sure. It's one of a few cool keepsakes from our childhood.
Yeah. Mom and I like to sit by it in the evening, talking and joking. It reminds me of that period when life was challenging, but also really fucking great.
That's cool, man. All right, let's mine a little bit more ore, and then we'll. Do I have enough to build another mining station? I don't necessarily. I don't have another clone to run anything yet. I do. I'm not gonna worry about it at the moment. Can I do a new? It hasn't prompted me to do a new altar yet, so I'm gonna go out and do one more mining node run, and then we're gonna look for a way out. We'll pass one more day because it hasn't yelled at me about the sun, so. I love the controller vibration when you're mining. This is great. Sense of realism. I feel like I'm actually jackhammering away. Oh, my radiation's creeping up into the third tier. Oh! Well, we're full up on storage, so... Storage module. Oops. Can I expand yet? Research required. I cannot. Oh, there's more than a... Ooh, so I can't access without one more... I would need one more of these elevators. So the journey cost is 210 water. I'm gonna need more organics to move it. Copy that. So that means I do need to move that mining facility. I have 130 ore, but I need more water. Let's go out and try to find the exit. Oh no, we're almost to the end of the day. Never mind. Hold that thought.
Functionality manual.
Alright, we need to find a way out of here. Let's go over here. Oh, I forgot I don't have a... let's just go out from here and then go out, up. Because I have that climbing module now. Which will let me go this way. Oh, that drains your energy. I see. this way. Is this rapidium?
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
So I'm gonna need some sort of a tool. Oh. I need to clear a path. So I'm willing to bet that I'm being told that I need to drill. I wonder if I'll need to drill to escape.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
I'm gonna have to build a drill.
If only I had a tool to drill through them.
That looks like I need a tool to drill up top as well. So definitely need to make a drill. Okay, so that puts me back at the main base. Okay. To make a drill to get out of here. Love it. Okay. I don't think I have enough time today to build the drill and then get back and use it, but we shall see. Oh, not workshops right here. It's pretty fun. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. If you like crafting survival games, yeah. Veteran drill. Make it. Okay, I now have a drill in my inventory. Right? Oh, do I need him doing... Let's go over there. I don't need him doing base maintenance at the moment. Where do I see... Oh, I need to make a cartridge. I do have one on me, but I should make another one. Okay, it's gonna put me really close to nighttime. We're gonna go see. I play on this game's on the Xbox Series X, so there's two different paths I need to get out of here. But my gaming PC that I'm playing Dune Awakening on has a 4080 in it. Alright, let's run up here. Let's see if I can get up here quick enough before we lose the light. So how do I use... Cut your way through the rocks. Do I just place it? How does this work? Oh, it's showing me placing on the other side. Oh. And then I operate it? Okay. And then it disappears. Okay. cavern.
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
Let's pull him back to the base maintenance.
Okay. This is not good.
Yeah, you're welcome, anything.
We are
Cyberpunk is a great game.
surrounded.
Cyberpunk is a great game.
Damn it. So much for Plan B.
Alright, I've got 2 messages. How do I... A technician is born, a new altar is ready. Probably because I have the rapidium. Alright, I gotta get back to the base. It's almost nighttime, and I'm gonna get nuked by radiations. Run! Servers went down? Yeah, they're probably working on the worms in Dune Awakening. Shah-haloo! I need to figure out what, because if I click down, it says a technician is born, a new altar is ready. But I don't know how to... Is that just my past thingies? I don't quite understand how this works right here. I think maybe I have to make a phone call. Is that what it's telling me? Is that I need to, like... go to the comms room?
Functionality manual.
Calls available. Okay, so that's what that was telling me. Okay.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I don't know. Still working on it. Any way you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew, if you know what I mean.
More altars. Is that all you have for me?
You still don't get it, do you? That's a lot. If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Good news first.
Hit me with the good news first.
A rescue party is being organized.
Organized.
I don't believe you.
You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dosky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
Oh wait, cut that out. You said there's other news?
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much rapidium as possible.
Uh-huh. Figures.
Huh. Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit, if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. Best not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
Let's get on with it then.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
Your life path has been updated. New branches and possible alterations are available in the quantum computer. Possible alterations? Does that mean I get to pick? It says possible alterations. That makes it sound like I get to have a choice. So maybe the first one I had to take what they gave me, which was the technician, because it's teaching me about it. But maybe I have a choice in how we define further alters. Oh shit. So yeah, I get to choose. What do I need? Do I need a doctor? Heals with... Okay. And then you can make him a shrink. Oh, this just got even more interesting. This creates a miner who can also become a worker. This picks a scientist. Oh, I'm probably going to want to pick a scientist because I want new tech. Disciplines alters in the contemplation room. Dude, now this sounds like we're in fucking, God, the punishment room. Why am I blanking on the name of the show? It's the Apple TV show that we just finished reviewing. And I binge watched the first season. We just watched the second season of... God damn it. It's Ben Stiller's the director of it. Why can't I remember the name of the show off the top of my head? Anyway, the pain room. Botanist. Can I make the scientist? I would like the scientist. Alterate. Yeah, because this guy researches new tech. Okay. So this is the scientist branch. You give Lena away, but she walks into the bus to the airport. She's going to be fine, and it's only a few months, and she's going to be busy with her own project. So this is if you went to school to finish your PhD. So this was the guy who finished his PhD. You drift apart from her, but you become a science badass. Could your research really contribute to finding rapidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech could increase the chances that... Shut up and focus. Is that you? Fancy meeting her at the conference. Looks like she's gone far too. You both changed. Good to know she's done well for herself. You've read the contract over and over again. Ally Corp space mining missions want a tech on board. You've worked so hard for this, well done yet. Now let's get to work. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly? You've heard that in the race for success, Ally Corp is sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. Time to sort this mess out in person. Ha ha! So cool. Alright. Where is he at? Do I have to wake him up in the womb? Time oh, it takes 8 hours. Oh shit. Is that real time? So like if I log out of the game... Oh, it's not real time. Because if I pause the game, so it's 8 hours of game time. Like, okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. So by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, he should be ready to go. Okay. Okay. Time to go to sleep and wake up a new clone. Alright, let's go upstairs and... So hey guys, I'm Yan. Welcome to today's unboxing. We've got a new altar we're going to unveil to the world. Let's check it out and see what we got. Yeah, buddy. What kind of psychopath do we have today?
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned.
He'll probably be a little more...
You okay?
Like...
Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing.
Yeah, because he's not stupid. He's a scientist. So he's going to know what's going on.
Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find?
Rapidium, you mean?
What?
Probably.
How much rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
That's really not the most important thing.
That's not the most important thing at the moment. Except for the fact it's the primary goal of the mission. Yes, but... Hey, wait. How do you know I found any rapidium at all? Well... Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, because I need a rapidium
I wake up
to wake him
seeing
up.
someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which could only lead to one conclusion. That my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rapidium.
That's so
Besides,
cool.
I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're right. Very impressive.
Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, Of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our
Science,
bodies are the
bitches!
same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Some rest first.
Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately? Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose.
That's true.
You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
So he's going to be a little arrogant and possibly hard to control. Because he is way smarter than me. Okay. And I probably don't have enough rapidium to do another one, do I? I have one available slot. There's a botanist. I've got the scientist, a refiner, a doctor. That might be useful. Can I make the doctor, or do I need more? Oh, qubit level required 3. Oh, I can't even. I'm at qubit level 1. So I wonder if each one of these requires a certain level of progression in the game. Nope, I can do this one, which is the refiner. But the doctor's going to be the last one. Okay, metals and organics. Sure, let's do it. This guy's a factory worker. Probably followed his dad's footsteps into the mine. I wonder if he's going to be all damaged emotionally, because if he worked with his dad as an alcoholic, this will be interesting. So this is the... So this is... Hang on, I gotta understand this here. No, that's somebody different. This is this guy's path. Okay. No, didn't mean to go out of that. I wanted to read those. Hang on! I'm getting confused with all the branches. Alright, so that was here. So this is where we branched off. So at 23 years old, So that was, I carried on with my studies. This was, I ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot. I'm free now. What's stopping me? Okay. That was at 23. 24. It's only a warehouse. It's a tiring job, but with a, what do you expect abroad with no degree? Community at work. Uh-oh. Somebody had an accident. It's an outrage. Something needs to be done. Oh, you became a union guy. So you met Ben. Just when you thought the strikes... So remember the crisis they talked about? Like the stock market thing? This is a different version of events then. Police with the water cannons and nightstick. You're not criminals. They're only escalating the violence. Oh, Jesus. Why does this sound like what's going on in real life right now in California? The union has to be something about this. Ben says he's sick of the violence. Would it be right to just run away? Could you abandon them in misery? Would it be selfish, cowardly? Oh shit, so this is a... You can further branch these guys out. But you have to have higher levels of the qubit. Is everything on the rig as safe as they told you? Drunken dreams. It's great to be on leave together. You were supposed to be there. Uh-oh. Yeah, so Ben died in the accident. Your project Dolly qualified and off you go. Okay. Dude, this guy's gonna have some trauma. So I gotta wait until... Okay, so that's 8 hours until I can wake him up. Does he need to talk to me about anything? He's probably in the kitchen reading things. Okay. What do I have for production? I'm okay. I don't know what develop a new plan means yet. Let's assign the scientist guy to the kitchen. Nothing queued. So do I have to manually queue things? Maybe? Alright. There must be an alternative route, so I probably have to go out and keep looking. I think I have one more charge left, right? Yeah, I have one more. If I can go out and break another path down. I know there was something up over here. Oh, but I bet I can't get to it from this side. I bet I have to go get it from the other side. We'll see. Sure, go mine some metal, buddy. Because I'm gonna need to build. Okay, where was that other? Yeah, I don't know how to remove those from what's above. Unless I can do it here. Yeah, I don't see I can place that anywhere. So I'll probably have to get to it from the other side, which I didn't see. Oh yeah, I probably do need to build a research lab. I didn't think about that. Rapidium deep deposit. Does that mean a mining rig? Hang on, why can't I do that? There we go. Yeah, somewhere over here.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
No. Hold tight. Fuck it, yeah, go. There we go. Now, I can't build that yet, because I gotta go tear down the other... Because I only have one mining thing.
Done. I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Okay. I don't know how to have him manually make radiant filters. That's gotta be done from the top. I gotta figure out this room here. Oh, I bet I'm gonna have to blow this down so that I can get the line of sight for the pylons. Yep, this is that wall, but I'm on the other side of it right now. Yep, I remember seeing this. I'm on the Xbox Series X, so on Xbox Game Pass. Okay, we still gotta blow up this wall too, but that's later. I'm gonna go rob this station right here. I figure out how to tear this down. I think I have to just go over here and retrieve. Not enough storage space. Shit. There's not enough storage space for me to grab that. Retrieve mining outpost. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to manually go all the way back. I should probably just build a third mining post and stick it at the rapidium.
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
No shit, Sherlock. I gotta do some base management here. Let's see here. Research required. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is build a research lab for sure. Let's put that. Can I get to it if I put it over here? I haven't tried to access it through that core room. Let's just put it here for now. And I don't like having one dead space over there. What else can I build? Nothing at the moment. I don't really care about storage really right now. I'm gonna burn it up making shit. Workshop. Nothing cute. How do I make... How do I get them to make filters? I bet it's at the workshop and then I have to do the workshop. I think I have to manually queue things up at the research lab and so on and so forth. So I don't need another mining outpost. I need to take one away. I do need drill cartridges, so let's have him make... Oh, and we need filters. Yes. I gotta think about this for a minute. I am gonna need to build a third mining module because I need water as well. Okay, then we need to go over to research lab and okay, oh yeah, there's all sorts of stuff we can do here. All right, sweet. Cheaper batteries. Economy? No, I need space. Give me space. Unlocks a second workplace in the base maintenance module. Module that produces organics daily. The more people in base, the more organics are produced. Yes, please. That sounds amazing. Also, yes, we'll do those two to start. I don't know how long those take. It says 10 minutes or 10 hours. That might be 10 hours. Okay. Okay, those guys are both assigned. He's on shift at the research lab. He's on shift at the workshop. I need to go outside and move one of the existing mining... Actually, you know what I need to do? Can I shift these around? Yes, thank you. So that'll give me the mining facility more quickly. Yeah, it's like a different type of survival crafting game. It's got a bunch of different elements going on. So, yeah, for sure. All right, he's on shift, so I just have to wait for that to get done. Can I open that guy from the womb yet? Nope, still an hour and a half to go on him. So I just have to wait for that to get done. Cool.
The base has enough fuel. In case of
Oh, so this is just another way to access the manual. Okay.
service of your planet.
Alright, no calls to make.
To the safer evacuation.
What I really want to do is figure out how to expand my storage. Yeah, it'll be really cool when we can figure out how to expand storage space. Yeah, because I can't access that thing, because that's like the wheel or whatever. Alright, 30 seconds away. I'm going to take a quick bio, and then we'll be back to go place that mining outpost. Let's see here. Is he done? Yeah, he's working on my radiation filters now. So, let's go outside and place that on a water thingy because I need water. So I need to go around to the left. I think that's how I got there. Yeah. Alright, now I gotta get some pylons. Shit, I've only got 2 left. Oh, so I'm gonna have to... I guess I gotta build another pylon pack. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to get this to work. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to get down first. Oh yeah, I can tie in. We're good. However, I'm completely out of pylons now. But I was able to make this work with 3, and then I can work the rest of this shift. Sucking up water. Fast travel back to base. And so those guys have got their tasks. And we could socialize if we want. Oh, can I open this dude? Guess what? We're about to get a new one. Time for the next unboxing, kids. Oh, what about Molly? What does Molly need?
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
Sheep or girlfriend? Just saying, stuck in space, all alone. Alright, I'm wondering if this guy's an alcoholic idiot like Dad was since he worked in a warehouse and went through the union.
Hey
Lost
there,
his loved
buddy.
one.
How do you feel? Oh. Been better, that's for sure. What is this place? And shit. Who are you?
He's not gonna be able to grasp this. Disturbing, isn't it?
Disturbing, isn't it? Yeah. Your voice. What's going on?
What's going
We'll
on,
get to
bro?
that. Just let me ask you some control questions first, okay? Sure. Fire away. Do you remember your name? Yeah. Jan. Dolsky. And what's your role on this mission? I'm a refinery operator. Oh, you look like me, but also not like me. Are we brothers or something?
We're more than brothers, man.
We're much more than that. Genetically speaking. We're the same person. Genetically speaking? Whatever you're trying to tell me, stop beating around the bush, okay? Alright then. You're my alter. I created you with the use of rapidium. Rapidium? Yeah. We did it. It's here. Wow. You hear that, Ben? I'm afraid there's no time to celebrate. We're in some deep shit here. That's why I had to create you. Yeah, right. About that? I'm still not quite sure I understand. Look, you've obviously still not recovered from the shock. Why don't you rest a little and read the mission logs? They'll put it in perspective. We can talk more when the meds wear off. The meds. Yeah, that explains a lot. Not everything, but I feel like there's something more to this feeling of being so light, weak, you know? Just relax.
He's got a slight
slow.
Valley Girl accent. Just slight.
You'll feel stronger in no time.
You know? Dude,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
yeah, man.
Hell, I can't wait to see Rapidium. You will soon. I promise.
Okay, so I can, I have him, and I can put him to work somewhere. Probably at the enriched mineral outpost at some point. for now. But we're good to go.
Evacuation functionality.
On to the new day, where I have to go rip down one of those mining facilities and move it over to the radiation barrier is off. Why is that? I thought we made some new... I thought we made new filters. Hang on. Show. Okay. I thought he was working on, or is the filter, did the filters not get completed yesterday? Ah, he's working on them now. Okay, so that's the way that works. Cool. All right. I'm going to wrap here, everybody, because I need to go to the grocery store with Chris. But what I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to go record my early thoughts videos for this. Not videos, just one. Early thoughts video. I'm going to go record that right now and then go to the grocery store and stuff. I might come back for a Dune Awakening stream later today. If not, tomorrow morning we'll be back for more. We'll be balancing the altars and Dune Awakening. So stay tuned. In the meantime, get this out on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch right now, make sure to go over to the YouTube channel, check out the early thoughts video, and I will see everybody